Hi, everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Round Robin. I'm your host, Tracy Preston, along with Christine Mulligan, Nina Mulligan, Angela Hafler, and of course, my husband, Todd Preston. Hey, everyone.
Hey. Hey. What's up?
Hey, everybody.
So, remember last week how we talked about Ozzy Osbourne and his huge retirement and farewell concert? Well, here's something that Todd just told me about, which I find absolutely incredible. Ozzy's farewell show had an audience of 40,000 people, which we talked about, and it raised $190 million. $190 million.
That's a lot of money.
Holy cow.
That's a lot of ducats. So guess what he did with all of that money? You think he kept it?
No.
No, he
You
didn't.
don't need it.
No, he didn't. I'll tell you what he did with it. He donated every bit of it to Shelters and Children's Hospital. Rock on, Oz.
Isn't that
Rock
cool?
on.
That's amazing.
I wish more people would do that.
That's super cool.
Yeah, $190 million. I wish he would have donated like $100,000 to me. That would have been cool.
No shit, right?
I'll take it. So I wanted to talk about a couple things that have been going on in July.
Okay.
All right. So there was the Montreux Jazz Festival.
What? Say that again.
Montreux.
What's that?
It's the name of the place in Switzerland.
Oh,
And I said it the best I could.
you did good.
Thank you. And this was held on the shores of Lake Geneva. And this iconic music festival drew over 250,000 people. I'd go.
Wow.
I want to go to Switzerland.
Yeah. I want some chocolate.
I just want to go to Switzerland. You can eat chocolate. What else are they known for?
Cocoa.
Hello, Swiss cheese, watches. They are neutral.
Swiss
They never
Army
go to
knife.
War, apparently.
Yeah, I'm down. I don't know how I feel about Swiss cheese. It's all right.
I like it. It's okay.
Does Swiss cheese really come from Switzerland? Are you fucking with me?
I don't know. Should I Google it?
Sure.
You should toast Google it. Why would it not? I mean, it's Swiss cheese. It's from Switzerland. It's the holy kind.
It's the kind they always put in cartoons, too, you know?
Yeah.
With mice. It's always got to be the Swiss cheese. Otherwise, you wouldn't recognize it as cheese, probably.
Right? I just know the bubbles make the holes, but Todd's Googling that up. So while he's doing that, here's a fun fact. Freddie Mercury, which love him, recorded 7 albums here. And his statue is by the lake.
Swiss cheese does come from Switzerland.
I should know that Nina knows. Good job, Nina.
Of
Fun.
course, Nina knows about cheese.
Give us a little history on the cheese, hon.
Oh, all right. Well,
He's like, I looked it up, and it's from there. Period.
That period, end of story.
I thought my job was
is
done.
done.
There's your news.
Next. No, details.
Okay, so Swiss cheese, also known as Emmental, originated in Emme Valley in Canton, Bern, Switzerland. Specifically, the cheese-making tradition in this region dates back to the 14th century. The cheese is named after Emme Valley, where it was first produced. While the term Swiss cheese is often used generically for similar cheeses, Emmental is specific cheese, and it's the inspiration for the Swiss cheese style.
I think that's all the history Todd's got.
That's all I got. Everything else is...
He's like, that's why I got fucking cheese, people.
Emmental. Emmental. Cool. All right. Well, there was also in Colorado, they did a Jurassic Park live score while the Jurassic Park movie played for everybody. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. A dinosaur plus the orchestral drama equals pure cinematic magic.
Wow.
And that happened at the Bocher Concert Hall, and that was on July 19th. I would have loved to have gone there. That would have been fun.
That would have been cool.
The other cool thing that happened in July is whale watching. Did you know it's whale watching season in Madagascar?
Yeah, I knew that.
Just saying.
They have water in Madagascar? An island, isn't it? Is it? Oh. Why was I thinking that was like in the middle of the African continent?
Continent?
Continent. The African continent.
You know,
Is
that's
Madagascar on it? I don't know. I was not good at geography.
me either. But I will tell you,
I don't even know how to find my way out of the freaking neighborhood I live in.
I know, but I got to tell you, I'm with you, Nina, because I thought the same thing. Madagascar, I initially thought of desert.
I thought about the lion from the Disney,
Deserts.
the Disney Pixar movie.
Madagascar sounds dry.
None of us know anything about Madagascar.
I know there was an animated movie.
They
Yeah.
got hippos, they got lions, they got giraffes. Yeah, I thought it was like... They made a movie about it. They were all in the zoo.
It's
Yeah, they
even-
escaped.
I thought it was like... I can't even think of the word for it. Like a rainforest. I thought it was like deep jungle. Have you seen whales in a rainforest lately? Yeah, but rainforest is usually surrounded by water. What? Oh, God. None of us know anything. Todd, Google.
Dad, Google.
All right. let me pull up the Google machine.
Apparently, there's a big humpback whale migration that happens there on the coast. And in the animated movie, they did jump off the boat.
Do you know there's cheese made in Madagascar, by the way? It just popped right up.
Really?
Well, I was looking up cheese and I was like, it's like, hey.
Madagascar cheese. Listen, all of us, I can guarantee you that all of us are fully familiar with Madagascar because of the cartoon movie. Yes, that's it.
That's my base.
Oh, it's a big island.
Our
It's a big
Madagascar
island.
knowledge is all from cartoons. If you just said that word, I would assume you're talking about some kind of cockroach, or some kind of bug. That's what it sounds like to me. So honestly, I really just don't know anything.
It's a big flying
All I
cockroach.
can hear, all I have in my brain right now is Chris Rock's voice as the
zebra.
As the zebra. Circle, circle, dot, dot, Madagascar.
So, Todd, what do you have? He Googled.
Yeah, it's a big island. It's off the east coast of Africa. It's huge. Look at that. And there's lots of water. There's lots of water.
It's surrounded by water because it's a freaking
But
island.
it's very tropical and
Okay.
See? Read us the overview.
okay. It's officially the Republic of Madagascar. It's an island country that includes the island of Madagascar and numerous smaller little islands around it. And it's on the southeastern coast of Africa. It's the world's fourth largest island, second largest island country, and 46th largest country overall.
So there, we've all been schooled a little bit.
Look at it. It's a big dot on the globe there.
Yeah, you guys got to look that up. I feel like an idiot.
Why?
We all just had a little schooling.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know where it is on the globe. Very cool. Thanks, hon.
Oh, you know what language they speak?
Madagascan?
Malagasy.
Malagasy. Great job. Thank you. While I was working in California, thank God I'm home. I'm tired of being away from home. It's been a long 2 weeks. I was in the lounge making a much needed cup of coffee while I was working, and the center had, they have quite a large TV in the lounge, and something caught my attention. I'm like, say what? They were talking about robots being used in combat and to fight fires. I was like, say what? All I could think about was the Terminator movie.
Yeah.
This shit-
Yeah, we're already past the Terminator capabilities. It's just not widely known yet because only big money companies are playing with those robots so far. But
Yeah.
it's coming.
It's coming more, at least more in our face.
Sarah Connor.
Saragana. And they had a baby. I have a few friends that are firefighters in my lifetime. I don't know how they do it. It's a job I could never do. I could never be bundled up in all that shit and then go into a burning house.
Right.
No way. I wouldn't even make it through school. I don't know how they do it. According to the National Fire Protection Association, also known as NFPA, that in 2019, there were 60,825 firefighter injuries that occurred in the line of duty. Now, there's an article I read online, which is cited in the show notes, called The Future of Firefighting. You guys should look this up and give it a read. It's very interesting. Firefighting Robots, and this was published in May 14th of 2021.
Really?
Yes. So firefighting robots became more well-known in 2019 when crews used them to help battle the flames at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Did you know that?
No.
Blew my freaking mind. The Paris Fire Brigade used the Colossus robot. The tank-like technology navigated the centuries-old structure and provided vital information to firefighters on the outside. In an interview with the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, Cyril Kabara, co-founder of Shark Robotics, explained how important the role of Colossus played.
Did you say shark robotics?
Shark Robotics.
Huh. So there's robot sharks too.
It's the cow. That's the name of it.
Oh.
Shark Robotics. It's not a robotic shark, huh?
Bring in the sharks!
You're like, robot sharks.
I love it. All right, so quote, Colossus acts as a kind of technical support station to the firefighting team by supplying information from its sensors to both the remote pilot and the other firefighters in real time. This is an essential function in the dangerous circumstances that workers face when they enter an emergency scene, and it's very important that all the information is in the same place, as opposed to different sensors that the team has to carry with them in the building. So here's a few things that are in use right now. They have flying fire hose robots. Makes sense.
That's cool.
Now, this was developed by Japanese researchers. This thing uses 8 water jets and thermal imaging cameras to fight fires. And this is expected to be in operation within the next decade.
They're taking our jobs.
So is ChatGPT.
I don't mind the robots. I'm down for the robot thing. But this is really what I'm like. Okay, so my last name used to be Chaton. And growing up, everybody called me Jetson. Don't know why, because there's no S in the last name at all. So that was like the whole running joke. And I used to love that show. And my thing is like, I'm waiting for the pills with the food. Like, that's what we need to be focusing on. That's what I'm getting excited about.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about cooking anymore, and I could just be like roast beef, and then I push it in, kind of like Star Trek too. You know how they like push it in there, and then like roast beef shows up in their room.
Poof.
But this one was a pill. Remember, like
Willy
Rosie would
Wonka.
give them. Yes, that's what I want.
That-
That's what I'm waiting for.
I enjoy eating food.
I do too, but I don't want to have to think about it all the time. I'm at that point in my life where like I only want to worry about cooking like once a day. All the other meals I don't care about. Just give me the pill, make me feel hungry.
Give me the roast beef pill.
The blueberry tastes like blueberries, Violet.
I always take the roast beef as is, okay? Why we gotta be shorting on the I'm not shorting on roast beef.
And a side of au jus.
What are we talking about here? No. All foods except roast beef. I'll eat that regular.
Yeah, I need to cut it. I need the juices. And
Yeah.
yeah,
What are
that.
we talking about?
What are we
She's not
talking
talking about the same thing we're talking about.
Right? Oh, God. All right, so there's a couple other robots. There's the thermite robots. They assist firefighters in navigating hazardous terrains. They are designed to perform tasks in firefighting that are too risky for humans. Can't remember if I said that already. Mobile robots. And these can enter places such as collapsing buildings and are equipped with sensors such as infrared cameras, gas sensors, and visual cameras. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question.
Okay.
What other kind of camera would that be if they weren't a visual camera? Well, there's different types of cameras. Infrared camera. Yeah, but visual?
It does say visual cameras.
That's redundant. Visual camera.
Good catch.
Well, no, because it could be like our robot that goes in the pool. It has a scanner on it, which is like it just has cameras. It doesn't have visual cameras. Well, that's why you'd have to make the distinction. Distinction of what? Because maybe one is more like a scanner camera.
Like a motion camera.
Like, like the kind that do UPS codes. UPC codes.
Well, could it be that could it be because it maybe the firefighters are watching it on a tube, on a TV, providing visuals.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, but if it said cameras for visualization, that's one thing. But visual cameras is a redundant statement.
They should just call them eyeball candles. I mean, cameras.
Can I get an eyeball candle, please? Yeah, and back to this robot. What's in your pool?
You got a robot in your pool.
Is it a Roomba for your pool?
It's a little robot. It's got Bluetooth capabilities, and I use it with my app, and then I just pick what I wanted to do, and I throw it in there, and it does it. And I pull it out with a hook and plug it back in.
You're like, I want a visual, damn it.
What did we name it?
I don't know.
We
Poolie.
named it something, but I can't remember now.
Pool boy.
We named our robot.
We did. No, we did, but I don't remember what we named it.
God damn
I
it.
think we named it.
Now your robot's
now-
going to come after you in your sleep.
The listeners need to name our pool robot.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Let's leave it to the listeners to
Yeah,
name
so
our
put the pool robot comments in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name the pool boy, please.
And have fun with it. Name the pool boy robot.
Please. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be good. All right, we got a couple more robots, and then I'm going to talk about what they use them for in Los Angeles,
Okay.
2020. All right, so we've got aerial drones. They give alternative views of a fire situation, especially aiding in wildland firefighting, and can deliver supplies or monitor conditions on the ground from above. That's cool. Drop-in supplies,
Yep.
love it. Indoor robots. Now, these are humanoid models created to assist in navigating small places, and they can help by opening doors and operating hoses. Then they have remote-controlled firefighting vehicles, and these are unmanned vehicles that can help in rescues. They are equipped with numerous sensors and cameras. It is expected that these will become essential tools for both suppression and search and rescue operations. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Now, in 2020, the Los Angeles Fire Department became the first department in the United States to debut this game-changing technology. The LA Fire Department Chief Ralph Terrazas said in an interview with the Los Angeles Times that the use of these robots allows us to take a look inside dangerous environments, too dangerous of an environment to send a human inside. He said, quote, "I can afford to lose one of these wonderful machines, but what I cannot afford is to lose a firefighter." True that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's something called a thermite. Now, this was developed by How and How, and these robots can push out 2,500 gallons of water per minute.
Wow.
Yeah, and it has the strength to push vehicles out of its path up to 8,000 pounds. I'm down.
That's a lot of water pressure.
Terminator Nation.
Well, how big are these robots then?
I don't know. Some of the ones I saw on TV, some of them even look like dogs.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see a humanoid robot that fights fires. That'd be cool as shit.
Yeah.
I get out of the way. Get out the way. Or it'll push me out of the way.
You know, snuffing out. This is kind of on the same subject, but I was reminded when we were talking about putting out fires. I saw an article the other day where this high school student, he invented a way to get rid of fires with sound, and he built like this whole machine that lets out like a kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever seen one of those little handheld guns where you like snap the rubber band and it like sends a swoosh of air towards the person you're aiming it at?
I don't know. Have you?
No? Okay.
I don't think
well,
so.
it's a kid's toy.
Oh, the air cannon.
It's an air cannon, and it's sort of similar like that, but this is like using waves, like bass waves, you know? And literally, it blew out the entire thing. The entire
Really?
fire. With just sound. Yeah, it was really cool. So I think that's the way that it's going to be going, too. We won't have to use water anymore.
Well, that's a great idea. Or chemicals, right? Because don't they also drop?
Yeah. And that's what they were saying. Like, this could be really effective for, like, wildfires and things like that.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I got to look that up now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like the kid who was working at NASA discovered that planet. We need more of these youngsters figuring out ways to save the world. They're up next. That's what I say. What is this generation in school right now called, Nina? Because I know you're all about knowing all the names.
I think it's Alpha.
Alpha and Beta, I think.
I want to be on the alpha team. I don't want to be beta.
So the sound wave fire extinguisher uses low frequency sound waves to disrupt the oxygen supply to the flame, so it suffocates it.
Right. Take out the energy of it.
Yep, pretty cool.
Todd's our Google King today.
Google King, Google King.
Yep. Oh, that's very interesting. I love it.
That's pretty cool, Nina.
She's always in the know.
She is.
Because she's on the TikTok. Did you learn it on TikTok?
Yeah. It's a subtle way of letting everybody know that my job's pretty cushy. I have a lot of exercise on my hands. That's what that means.
Your thumb is very, very capable.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys have any other cool news before we get into our round robin recommendations?
I want to say something. I'm really happy right now because I'm wearing my new Star Wars t-shirt and my Goonies socks that you got when you were at Warner Brothers.
Todd loves the Goonies.
I love the Goonies. I'm a Goonie.
Yeah. Oh, how about your little piece of intel about the main character, that little boy? I thought that was cool. Who's his dad?
Oh,
his adopted dad.
His adopted dad is
the guy who played Rudy.
Yeah, he was.
Christine
also,
knows that movie.
Yeah.
Rudy, remember the football movie with Rudy?
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin. Yeah, so his adopted dad was the guy that plays
the dad in the Addams Family, right?
Yeah,
the
Gomez Addams.
Gomez.
Yeah.
And
Really?
Oh yeah, so he gave him because he was like Sean was quite a young boy when he first started doing movies. I think The Goonies was his first. I think. But his dad, Gomez, would be on set with him, and he was like, Sean was like really nervous, and Gomez gave him like some really good advice and said, you know what? Just be yourself, because this boy in this movie, that's you. So just be yourself. And he just kept that. So whenever he plays a role in every movie, he's just playing himself.
Wait, but wasn't Sean Astin's mom Patty Duke?
Well, I'm going to have to Google that.
Was she married to the dude who played Gomez Addams?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why that little bit of trivia is there in the first place.
I had the biggest crush on him when I was a kid, and he was in another movie, something about summer camp. I can't remember it now. I remember learning that Patty Duke was his mom, and I was like, what? That's crazy.
So how does that tie to the Addams guy?
Patty Duke and John Astin were married.
Well, then how did he get adopted by the other dude?
No, Gomez is John Astin.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't.
John Astin is the guy.
Yep.
John Astin is the guy who played Gomez Addams, so they were married. Yep. So he wasn't adopted.
Well, there you go.
That's how it ties in.
He says his adopted father.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could still adopt him if his biological father didn't have any rights to him.
All right, so here we are, 10 years later, discovering Patty Duke was a little bit of a hussy.
She was. My kind of girl.
I'm teasing.
Patty Duke was wild in the days, back in the days.
She was fun.
She was fun.
She was fun in more ways than one.
Awesome.
So that's fun. Yep.
It is fun. So does anybody have anything else they want to kind of toss out there before we move on?
I have some news that's kind of depressing.
You know I love depressing. Let's have it.
I know you do. But you're not going to really like this one because it's also about animals.
Oh.
Trappa, after 21 and a half years, has crossed the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh no. What? When?
Late last night, we discovered him. We went out for a little bit last night. We were home all day yesterday doing, the Saturday things that homeowners do. He was outside with us in the morning. We remember that much. We remember having to wrangle him back into the house, because he just kind of meandered and wandered. He was mostly blind, pretty much totally deaf, and getting a little bit weak, but he still did all his daily things, and he still caught attitude here and there, so we remember wrangling him in the afternoon, and for hours we really didn't see him, but we figured he was sleeping somewhere tired. So when we went out last night, we didn't go and give him a treat before we left because we figured he was sleeping, which is why he didn't come for the treat, because we have 3 other big dogs that whenever we leave anywhere, we give them something to chew on. So it, wastes some time for them while we're leaving and we say goodbye. It's a whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So usually he comes marching out there to get his little soft treat because he knows, up until the day before, he was doing it. Whenever we go anywhere and it's treat time, he's right there. He gets his little soft treat. He didn't come. We didn't think anything of it because we knew he was outside with us all morning. And he was probably sleeping somewhere because he's an old guy. He does a lot of sleeping. We didn't think anything of it. We went out. We came home. And quite honestly, I know this sounds gross, but when we come home, we always look for the pee because there's always usually 2 or 3 little, quarter size areas of pee because he was a little dog and he would pee wherever the hell he wanted. So we always, whenever we come home, we scour for the pee, right? We look everywhere for the pee to clean it up before we relax. It's just habitual. And it is what it is. Anybody that has an old little dog, they know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So we didn't find any pee. We're like, that's weird. So initially, we just went into, oh, wow, do you think he's at that point where he's not peeing anymore? Do we think it's time to take him? And quite honestly, I've had dogs my whole life. And I really was happy that he was still living life. And I really have been, and probably too much and too frequent, jokingly saying, oh, I hope he crosses the Rainbow Bridge peacefully in his sleep. I hope he goes soon. 21 years, that's a long time, blah, blah, blah. A lot of jokes, but with love. I mean, I've had the dog for literally 21 years because we got him from a puppy mill, a whole rescue situation when he was 7 weeks old. So I've literally had this dog for 21 years. And it's a lot. And he's been a good dog, but right until the end. I've never had a dog that has died on their own, in their sleep. And I kept saying that I wanted that for him, partially selfishly, because I didn't want to have to euthanize another dog. Dogs get to the point where they're sick and they're not doing their daily things. They're not eating, pooping, sleeping. You know what I mean? They're not doing the things. So you have to take them to the vet and you have to put them down. So essentially, I've murdered every dog that I've ever loved. And I didn't want to have to do that with him. I wanted him to just go peacefully. So he honored me and he honored that. But we did frantically have to look for him for 45 minutes. We couldn't find him anywhere. I finally went into one of the spare bedrooms that we have, and he was underneath. I had it's a futon over on the side of one of these bedrooms, and then a table at the corner. And there was a pillow, so he got a pillow. He laid down on a pillow underneath the futon in his little sleeping position, and he was just there.
Aww.
A little bit stiff, not total rigor mortis, but I have no idea how long he had passed because it was 11 o'clock at night at the time we found him. And we left around 5 and we came in from outside somewhere around 1. So it could have been anywhere from 1 to 11 o'clock last night. I'm thinking closer to 1 p.m. in the afternoon, which is kind of horrible to think about. But what else?
Aww.
He died peacefully in his sleep, it looks like.
Well, that's good. Well, you gave him his final hurrah outside.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, Trappa.
Yeah. And he did like animals tend to do. He went to a place where he normally never goes.
Right.
He went and hid and passed away. So, no, 21 years, it's good. We're okay. The kids are sad. My kids are all grown adults now, obviously. But I told them all about it late last night. And they're all like, that's so sad, that's so sad. And, yeah. So we might all get together and have a dinner or something. I don't know. I don't know how cheesy we're going to get about it. But we might get a little cheesy about it. We might not. It might just be good thoughts and vibes.
Aw, I'm
knowing
gonna
that
miss
he
him.
crossed over the Rainbow Bridge.
Aw, rest in peace, Trappa.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Aw. Did you bury him out on the property or? Okay.
Yeah, we did that. I have a couple of mosquito bites all over my legs to prove that it was late in the evening in Florida.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. He was such a character. You know what? I just had an idea. I know what we're gonna do now. Trappa, I need a picture because I know that damn tongue hangs out of his mouth. He's a character, but we should have for our show. We need to have like a little Trappa
Yeah.
at the show.
Memorial.
Yeah, like a little something that we can make with
It's his
him.
memorial, so now it's his full name, Trappa John.
Trapper John. But we got to say it Trappa John.
He's there for a match character.
Aw, I'm sad. You know, we were just talking about that too. Like, this dog's living forever. Remember a couple shows ago?
Yeah, I know. That's why I figured I'd say it. We've talked about him before, so
Yeah.
I figured I'd let people that the ancient Chewini was crossed over the bridge.
The longest living Chewini in the world.
I called him a trapper keeper.
We had to bury Maggers outside, and it broke my heart. Man, I was a hot mess. So it's tough. It was time, but it's tough. So, aw. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I brought it down right at the end there, but let's liven it back up and say our goodbyes.
All right. So let's do our round robin recommendations.
Yeah.
Hun,
What?
you're up.
No, don't put me on the spot yet, because
Do you have to Google?
All right.
I do, because
All right.
we didn't even get to finish it.
All right. So, Christine, what do you have?
Well, how is that a different one? Because I was going to say about the Wonder Years, the Canadian Wonder Years.
Oh, okay. Well, then you do that one.
What is it called again?
Son of a critch.
Oh, yeah. Son of a Critch on Netflix. It's basically Canadian version of the Wonder Years. It's cute. It's a little kitschy.
And the Goldbergs a little.
And the Goldbergs a little bit. Like, remember the shows, the Goldbergs, the Wonder Years? Well, put those two shows together and make it about Canada and Canada's time in the 80s. And that's exactly what this show is. It's refreshing. It's cutesy. It's very Wonder Years and the Goldbergs. So if you liked the Wonder Years and or the Goldbergs, you'll like Son of a Critch.
The kid who plays the main character is really good.
Yeah, he is a really good actor.
For the style of like filming that it is, you know, it's kind of sitcom-y, but it's kind of campy a little bit. But when I tell you this kid masters all the emotions, like seriously, he's really good.
How old is he? Like, is he like a little guy, like junior high?
Like, gotta be 12.
Oh, wow.
I'm thinking it's probably like in the first season, he's probably like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
In the second season that we're just starting
He's
now.
in 9th grade.
Yeah, he's in grade 9 there. So it's not really,
Yeah.
it's not equivalent to our 9th grade. I think it's like his senior year, but it's grade 9, but it's like he's a senior. So
He's not driving yet, so they're not 16. So
yeah, but I don't know
he's
nothing about the Canadian driving. I don't know.
13 or 14.
Yeah, I don't know enough about how to correlate that because I'm not
Well, I think they
Canada savvy.
Their schools go up to 9th grade, and then you go to a different school for high school.
Oh, I don't know.
So maybe that's
Whatever it is. He's about 15-ish in
Okay.
the character and probably only a year or two older than that in real life.
Well, I love the Wonder Years. I never saw the Goldbergs. Now I'm going to have to check that out, too. No.
What?
Did you?
What?
I've seen it a few times, but
No. I never even heard of it.
really?
For real.
Oh my gosh.
I'm under a rock. I got to get out of that. I got to get out from under the rock.
So my recommendation is Son of a Critch. If you like the Wonder Years, you'll like this show. And it's an easy watch when there's no new movies to watch.
Awesome.
Because basically that's how we all watch TV now, right?
Yeah.
We see what movies are available on all of the streamers. And if there's not, then we go to binging series.
Yes.
And this is a pretty easy binge. And I want to say that the episodes are only like 25 minutes a piece. So it's easy to just
I think
take in small clips.
I think last night we got to season 3, so there's 3
really?
seasons. I think we just started season 3.
Yeah, because we watched like 2 or 3 episodes just last night. It's a good show. But now Nina, of course, she loves these documentaries like Tracy does. I don't know what it is.
There's just something so satisfying about watching murder. I don't know. You just
It
trying
is
to solve
satisfying.
it. You like want to help them, and
Yeah.
it just gets your brain ticking. But mine is Amy Bradley is Missing. It's on Netflix. It's a 3-part series, and it's about this young woman who goes on a cruise with her family, and then she just disappears. and nobody can find her. And it's like 20 years later now, and nobody's ever found her body, but there's been some leads. And so they kind of go through the whole thing. It was really, really cool. It was interesting. I know that you'll like it for sure.
Yeah, you can't give too much. You can't say too much more about where it goes.
Yeah.
Without giving stuff away. So it's one of those.
Yeah, and guess what, Nina?
What?
That was my recommendation too.
Oh, damn. I couldn't stop watching it. I think we went to bed at like 3:00 that night because I was just like, I gotta see how this ends. I don't know where's this going.
Yeah, it that just came out on Netflix this week. I think it was Wednesday. This past Wednesday, it came out on Netflix because Lauren kept saying, I want to watch this. I want to watch this. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I won't go much more into it, but I will throw out the part about the message in the bottle. That blew my mind. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy. But then I was thinking, it wasn't really like, it didn't come to her through the ocean, did it? I thought maybe and I had no idea what something, you know?
I know. Initially, I thought, oh my God.
I was like, she found that in the ocean? That is some crazy shit. But then I was like, oh no, she just nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like she left her this message in their bottle, but what she said in that was so fortuitous. Oh, it was like she predicted everything. It blew my mind. Both Lauren and I were like, what? Crazy. So absolutely. So that's my recommendation as well. I'm tagging onto it. It's a very gut-wrenching documentary, and these poor parents, I mean, to this, even up to the point where they were filming this documentary, they have not stopped looking for their daughter. The other part that just broke my heart was her brother. I can't remember his name. He was a couple years younger. I think he was 21 when they went on this cruise with the family. And to this day, he does not have kids. I don't know if he ever got married, but he doesn't want to have any kids because he's watched what this has done to his parents, and he never wants to go through with what his parents have gone through with their daughter being gone. And it's a mystery. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Like, part of me thinks that she was, taken. Could she have fallen off the boat? Like, there's all kinds of different ways it could go. So I agree. Amazing documentary. Heartbreaking as hell. And it might be, where are we at? It might be 25, 30 years. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Angela, you're up.
So mine is called The Starling. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's with Melissa McCarthy, which I absolutely love her.
Oh,
she
she's
was
hilarious.
Suki on the Gilmore Girls. Oh my God, I love her. And this movie is on Netflix. I've watched it like, I don't know, 6 or 7 times just because I love it. It's about a lady. Her name is Lily, and I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't want to give too much away, but she is dealing with grief in a very, very, as a mom, it's a very rough kind of grief that you would go through. And it goes through where her and her husband, they're dealing with it, and he actually is in a mental institution trying to deal with his grief as well. And she is trying to garden and, kind of move on. And this starling attacks her, and it's funnier than hell. It's just some funny shit, but it's kind of a twisted kind of thing too. It goes through where this starling is just attacking her, and she goes to a veterinarian, and they develop this psychological relationship where he kind of is her therapist and helps her through a lot of things. And it's just very emotional. I guarantee that you will bawl your head off, but it's just a really, really good story. And I don't think it gets I don't know if many people have seen it. It's one of those hidden gems kind of things. So that's my recommendation.
Oh,
They
cool.
call The Starling.
The Starling.
It's so good.
All right, we'll check it out.
That's cool.
Yep.
Thank you. I love her as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's a good actress.
All right, hun.
Okay.
She is.
So, do you guys like scary movies?
Yeah.
You know I do.
Oh, I love scary movies, but I'm like a really harsh critic because if it doesn't scare me, it's a waste of time, So I'm hard to please. Well, we were just kind of skimming through Netflix, and I think we came across this one. Now, my recommendation is incomplete because it got late. We were not able to finish watching this movie, but it's called The Cursed, And
it's on Netflix. And we were kind of half-ass watching it because Tracy's been gone for like 2 weeks, so we, spent a lot of time catching up on the couch, and talking. But in my peripheral, we're watching this movie, and it's like, oh my God, because we'll be in mid-conversation, then all of a sudden something would happen on the movie. Mm-hmm. So this movie takes place in 19th century France. A man arrives in a remote country village to investigate an attack by a wild animal. However, he soon discovers a much deeper and sinister force that has the manor and the townspeople in its grip. And I gotta tell you, watching this movie, I'm thinking, because you know how my artwork is kind of on the dark side, and it's got the black and white tone a little bit, and it's very dark and ominous.
It's dark and ominous. Well, this movie, as we're watching it, I was like, it's almost like I made this movie.
It's intense.
And as the story is being played out, I'm catching little glimpses that are very reminiscent to the F-bomb stories that I've been doing, with the folklore and legends and stuff, where it's got that dark twist. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my God. So this is a movie I'm going to recommend, even though we haven't finished watching it yet. We have to rewatch it.
We definitely do.
Because it's like, now I can't quit thinking about it.
So was it called The Curse or Cursed?
The Cursed.
The Cursed.
Yeah. I think good. Yeah. I mean, like within the first few minutes,
it was like I was like, oh my God, they just did what?
They just chopped this dude's hands off and stuffed his
feet.
Yeah, hands and feet. They and then they stuffed it with straw and
they burlap bagged his head
and stuck him up on like a crucifix.
Yeah.
Out in the field,
like
and they made him into a scarecrow.
That's
wow.
exactly what they did.
And I'm like, oh wow,
that's how it starts.
It's given me the chills and the heebie-jeebies right now just thinking about it, because it was very brutal.
It's brutal.
Yes.
And it's well done. It's there's a couple actors in there that I definitely know who they are. I've seen them in other movies, but don't ask me their names. But it's well done. It's intense.
Yep. So it's definitely something we have to rewatch, start it over again, and watch it in its entirety.
And we're going to pay attention. We're going to pay attention next time. But it's good. All right. That wraps up our round robin recommendations.
You didn't say it like...
What? No, I'm going to come up with a movie thing. I'm going to find a movie thing. Round robin recommendations.
I like that, though. Oh. Do that.
Round robin recommendations. I'm the movie guy. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. As always, thank you so much. And stay tuned, because by probably about the end of next week, we're going to start blasting out all the details for our live show at Awaken Haunt in Leslie. Yeah. That's a lot of what we were talking about last night, too.
Yeah, we were hashing
it all out. Yep. So it's going to be super crazy fun.
Can't wait.
I know. It's going to be crazy. And then Trappa. Trappa's going to be on stage with us, too.
Oh,
he's going to be our little... what do you call it?
Mascot.
He's going to be our mascot moving forward.
Yep.
Trappa lives on forever.
Christine's going, what? Come on, 21 years.
If you walked to Nina, we would have stuffed him and kept him.
I'm with her, and a tongue hanging out has to be done.
Yes, that's bizarre. Why? No.
People
do it with other animals. Why not do it with your pets? People should never do it.
People do it with pets.
Mm-hmm. I want to set up a camera in the front where the door is, and then have dog barking sounds, and all of my stuffed animals on wheels, just like, come in.
Have you ever heard of Pet Sematary? Bring that dog to life.
I don't think I've ever actually watched it. I wasn't allowed to watch it when it came out.
Me too.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
You need to watch it.
Trappa can come back. Go out and do a couple of words out there.
Yeah.
Yep. But I don't know. Trappa would be bad, though. Then he'll come back bad.
Everybody's calling me. Shut.
And we're going to end the show with We've Been Shushed. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. We will see you all back on Friday for F-Bomb. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
Later.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.